It's Monday. It's grey, everything's clouded over, but there's an intense white light screaming through. And I haven't slept for weeks. I'm out, walking, on the street, road, pavement. It's my lunch hour. I mean, I say it's my lunch hour, but I'm still working. I know you shouldn't. People say you shouldn't for your heart or something. But I need to get this done. Just get it sorted and, so they know that I can do it. And I'm texting, the kind, fingers moving so fast, you don't even know what you're writing until you press send. And I'm smoking, which again, I know you shouldn't. I've tried. I did, kind of. But right now, I need it. And yeah, it's my lunch hour. I'm texting, smoking, and I swear to God, it feels like there's someone following me. So I turn around and there's nothing there, obviously. Just I don't know, street, road, pavement, whatever they normally look like. But there isn't anything there when this wasp flies right in my face, and in my hand my phone starts buzzing. An electric shock sends me into overdrive. I should turn it off. The vibrates stop me getting so, But if I don't hear it and I miss it, if I miss the call, someone will snap it up. And I can't. I've got to prove it, to myself. So I answer it. Instantly hear him gabbling away. I say gabbling, barking would be closer. I should quit. Just pack it in. Walk away. But then what would that make me? So I'm listening, smoking, he's barking. I can almost see the birthmark twisting on his neck. When the wasp flies right in my ear, this explosion, rush of buzzing, right in my ear, so I bat it away. Which I know you're not supposed to do. Makes them angry, vengeful, but I do it. I bat it, regret regretting it. He's still barking. Now I'm waiting for the wasp to come back around. I'm waiting for it to come at me, watching it trailing through the air, waiting for it to come round when it passes over my shadow and vanishes. I'm stopped, stood there, staring at where this wasp once was, when his barking snaps me out of it. And now I'm walking on, just pretending like it didn't happen, or that I'm too tired or sick, or that I just need some time off. And then again, that feeling like I'm being followed. I'm home. It's late. I'm getting into bed. But it's still there, that feeling like someone stood over me watching me sleep. And now I know it's not her. She's asleep already. I mean, she's always asleep. Anything happens to her at all, that's what she's got to do. So she's sleeping now. Not that it matters either way. I haven't spoken to her in days. I nod off, eventually, for a bit. Then it's 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm coughing my lungs out into the sink. I know if she were awake, she'd be judging me. She wouldn't even have to say anything, just look at me and I'd know, telling me to quit. And it's not that she's wrong, she's right, but she doesn't understand what people are expecting of me. The pressure that puts me under, and how sometimes I just need. She's asleep anyway, so it doesn't matter. And I notice that feeling, the one I've had all day, the one where it feels like something's following me around. For the first time, that's gone. I click the bathroom light out with a lazy tug, just go back to bed. I wake up next morning before my alarm. Feels like I haven't slept at all. And I'm staggering to the bathroom, turning on the tap, fumbling for my toothbrush when I look down into the sink and I don't know if I scream or what, but down there in the sink Quivering under the cold running water is the curled up body of a wasp. I could have stood there forever if I hadn't heard her moving around, so I grabbed my shoes, fling on a shirt, and run out to work, even though they won't expect me for another 2 hours. He must have read my mind because before I've even sipped my cardboard brown coffee, my phone's buzzing, he's barking, I'm texting, smoking too, because ironically that's helping me breathe, and I can almost hear her yapping in my other ear, telling me to stop, when she's the one who can't get out of bed half the time. But under all this, simmering beneath the surface, once again it's this feeling like I'm being followed, so I just want to get it done, keep it moving, get it sorted, get it done. So I flick my unfinished cigarette into the tarmac, I fling my watery coffee into a passing puddle, step out onto the road when something makes me stop. It's grey. Again, a grey day. Everything's covered in a single cloud that stretches across the sky. So trees, cars, bus stop bins. Nothing has a shadow. Nothing but me. A car horn punches me back into reality, and I'm walking on, moving, but before I even know it, the day's gone. I've spent it, wasted it, and I'm back in bed with a woman I don't even want to touch, and I still feel like I'm being watched. And then again, 4 o'clock in the morning, and I'm vomiting something wet and hot into the toilet bowl and choking something caught on my throat. And I stand up, grab the handle, go to flush, but stop when I see sitting in the brown water that's reeking of coffee a now finished cigarette. I think I giggle, because what else am I going to do? In fact, I don't stop until I look at the wall and realise I'm the only thing in that room that doesn't have a shadow. I haven't slept at all, but I'm not tired. I'm out now, walking, moving. Again, it feels like I'm being followed, but at least I know what it is now. At least I know what it can do. And I think I've lost track of everything around me because when I look up, I see him stood there. I see the birthmark twisting on his neck. Our commutes have never crossed before. That's how I know I'm lost. But when I see him, and I know he's scared of me, I don't feel lost at all. So I start running at him. He turns, sprints, pelting through the rush hour throng, and I'm racing after him, like trying to get him, catch him, drown him in my shadow, and then It's pathetic. I'm not fast enough. My lungs are heaving, there's an aching in my bladder, I can't really see, everything's getting itchy, I don't know what to do, so I just go home. He must have called, told her, because she's shouting before I've even closed the door. Now she seems to find the energy, but I can't deal with this, and I can't, not now. Again, pathetic. I run, hide into the bathroom, slam the door, lock it behind me. She's knocking away, banging, trying to get in, telling me I'm acting like the child when she doesn't even have to work because of me. And again, I'm trying to tell her, I'm trying to explain. Not that she'd believe me. I don't think she listens. She doesn't even try. I stay locked in there the entire day. It isn't long until she gives up. I hear her on the phone, her mother probably. And then again, surprise, surprise, it isn't long till she's back in bed. It's quiet. I can hear her snoring faintly, but other than that, it's silent. I open the door. And there she is. She almost looks beautiful, which is something I haven't thought in a very long time. I almost want to kiss her. God, I'm tired. I look at the bed. I look at her in it. I, I want nothing more than to have that bed to myself. She doesn't hear me getting in next to her. She doesn't feel me fall asleep. She doesn't see my shadow passing over her body. It's 4 o'clock in the morning now. I'm alone, and I can feel something rising in my throat. I know I shouldn't have done it. I should have ended things months ago, maybe even years. But I feel powerful for the first time in a very, very, very long time.